Northern Knits Podcast. We're two sisters in fiber coming to you from, not Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We're in Vancouver, BC right now. We literally just wrapped up Knit City, so if we look exhausted, it's not the camera. We're actually just tired, you guys. It's been a long 2 days.
So tired.
So tired.
So tired. I should have cleaned my glasses better before we started. I can see all the dirt with the light. All the dirt. There's spots everywhere. Or maybe my brain is just spotty.
I'm gonna go with your brain is spotty.
My brain is spotty.
It sounds more exciting that way, so let's do that. So we are wrapping up our weekend trip out to BC. We fly home tomorrow, but because of Diana's work schedule and my work schedule, this is our only time to record. So we are going to throw you guys an episode, and we'll see how it goes. With any luck, Diana will let you know what we're going to cover, and we attempt to be succinct and not fangirl too much. Yeah, guys, grab a cup of coffee. It's going to be a while.
Alright, segments this week.
Yes.
What's in our cup? Cool threads, woolly workings, fiber flubs, yarn on the go, and events.
You'd think it'd be short because there's not that many things.
Nah.
I know how big those sections are.
I just realized some stuff that I forgot to write down. Some people that we met. And...
Oh, it'll come up in conversation, don't worry.
Well, yeah, but I gotta remember to link it.
Oh, that's right.
These are my link notes. So many link notes. Oh, and a packing list. Never mind. You didn't need to see that.
I don't know. Maybe they need to know you remember to bring your undergarments and your toothpaste.
Yeah, maybe.
It might be important.
Those are important things to bring.
I left the cat behind. It was on the do not pack list.
Much to her chagrin.
Oh, guys. I was engaged in trench warfare for 2 hours trying to get my suitcase packed. I turned around, I had a quadruped underfoot assaulting me. Alright. It is early fall in BC, so we had a 22-degree day and we had rain today, and it doesn't really matter what tomorrow is because we're just going to the airport. So it's been a delightfully weird weather experience to come away from.
It's nice. It was snowing when we left Winnipeg, and now here the last 2 days
She says it like it was this big thing. We got just enough to cover the
Okay, it wasn't a big thing. No, but I just, for a temperature difference, it was snowing when we left. When we landed, it was 20 degrees and sunny.
Yeah.
It was really a nice change.
Yeah, we went from 5 degrees Celsius to 22 degrees Celsius in 3.5 hours.
It was nice. I like it.
Sure.
I like it.
I'm excited to go home to my -2.
Nope. Nope. You can find me in Gastown. I'll just stay there forever.
Okay.
I like it.
You call your husband, you let him know.
Yeah, I already told him. He knows.
I'm not making that phone call.
No, he knows. If I don't come home, he can find me in Gastown.
Excellent. As long as he knows where to locate you. It's been fun. I haven't been out to the West Coast in a while, so it was very enjoyable.
It was my first time on the Canadian West Coast.
That's fair. Yeah, there's a distinction. I haven't been on the American West Coast, but I've been on the Canadian West Coast. No, that's a lie. I've been to Alaska.
Oh, yeah, that's probably Wester.
Yes, it is. I don't think Wester's a word.
You know what? It is now.
Duly noted. That works. Shall we talk about what's in our cup?
Yes, I was about to segue.
Same cup?
Yeah. So, I have a medium size and Jocelyn has a ginormous size turmeric latte from the Laughing Bean, just down the street a couple of blocks. Maybe it's up the street? I think it's up the hill slightly. It's up the street a couple of blocks.
Whatever orientation you'd like to use, I don't think anyone's really going to argue with you about it. And if they do, that's totally fair. I suppose it depends on how you orientate yourself. North, west, east, south.
Whatever. It's
physically
up. It's noticeably up.
Then it's up a few blocks from us.
Sure. Anyway, Laughing Bean. Turmeric coffee. Not coffee. There's no coffee in here. Turmeric lattes.
Latte.
Yeah.
I got mine with coconut milk and you got yours with almond?
Yes. So fried. My brain's just kaputs.
So much people, so much stuff this weekend. It was amazing. But oh, wow.
I know I'm looking down a lot. I'm like, I can't forget everything. I am forgetting everything.
So we talked about what's in our cup. So what up next is our cool threads. For our backdrop, because we're not in our normal location today, we're in the hotel room. I put my exploration station shawl out just so we had a pretty knit in the background. Apparently I have a eyelash in my eyeball. So my eyes are going crazy.
That's delightful.
Oh,
I forgot to bring my cool thread over here. I wrote it down and then
oh my
bring
goodness,
it over.
Did you want to grab it? I'll talk about mine.
Yeah, go for it. I hung it up to dry after the walk.
Oh jeez. It's raining quite hard in here. I knew that Jody from the Grocery Girls and Tracy from the Grocery Girls were going to be here, and that Hohi Locatelli was one of the teachers this year, so I brought along Hohi Locatelli's shawl she made for Tracy. So it is the Tracy shawl. Mine is done out of Ancient Art Yarns. The light color base in the green variegated is Get Off My Lawn, and then the orange is Hearthside. So it came together wonderfully well. I'm actually going to post an Instagram photo because the people at Ancient Arts Yarn, both of them wanted to have a photo and have it tagged properly, so I'm going to get some photos up. So if you don't follow us on the Instagram, I'll recommend that you do, because I post a lot of pictures of knitting there.
Really? The Knitting Podcast posts pictures of knitting on Instagram?
It's a crazy thought, but I'm giving it a try.
Whoa.
I'm going to be on brand.
Whoa.
it's for me, it's a unique thought. We'll give it a go, see how it works. But I really enjoyed it. It's a nice, sort of that range between fall shawl and winter shawl. Like, it's not so heavy that you won't wear it on like 15-degree days, but it's not so light that you won't wear it at like -5.
Alright.
So it covers that nice little bridge gap range for it. So I love the bright, cheerful colors because it just makes me feel more cheerful.
It's quite cheerful and very fall colored.
Yeah, which was
It's got the early fall colors, the green turning into the orange.
Yeah,
I like it.
Which
I
was
like it.
super.
Maybe that's why it works so well.
It's possible. I just put the two skeins together and I liked it, and away we went. And I had to buy the Get Off My Lawn colorway.
Well, obviously.
Obviously. So.
Hey, you know what? I might have bought 2 skeins just because of the names.
Which I see as total justification, since Jackie was hanging out with us this weekend and bought a skein because her eyebrows were also colored pink. Which
she brought yarn to
works.
match her eyebrows. It was amazing.
It was the best decision in my mind. My brain was like, no, that's legit. I would do that too.
Oh, right. The thing that I went and got.
Yeah, well, Shannon Cook was here this weekend too.
Yes. We may or may not have seen her. I don't know what she looks like.
I'm legally blind. I miss so much, it's not even funny.
But I'm wearing the Rivers wrap. I finally finished it. I finally wove in my ends and bloshed it. I bloshed it.
Are you sure you want to have a glass of wine with dinner tonight? I'm not entirely sure you're ready for that.
What?
Maybe.
You know what?
At 8 o'clock, she's out cold.
Absolutely. I've already had one nap today.
It's true, you have. Oh, that's okay, so did I.
I washed
and
blocked it.
Oh, good. Okay. Yeah.
And then, as I was putting it on to go out the door, I realized I hadn't trimmed off my ends yet. So I trimmed my ends and went out the door. In true procrastinating fashion. Procrastinating on the knitting, procrastinating.
I like procrastinating.
I think procrastinating is knitting when you should be doing other things, though. I've been doing other things instead of finishing the knitting.
Okay.
So
there's gonna be something else for it. But yeah, no, I think that's really, it looks really good. Tons of compliments, and rightfully so. You did a really good job.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the perfect thing to wear here because it got damp and it's still quite warm and cozy, even though I can feel that it is still damp.
Go Cascade 220.
Yeah, Cascade 220.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right.
Move along.
Yeah.
Charging through some woolly workings.
Well, that's because we're gonna get bogged down in yarn on the go.
Oh yeah.
Like nobody's business. I'm gonna do a quick side note for the woolly workings. I did complete my granny square crocheted pullover, but I knew it was going to be too warm for me to have a pullover sweater, so I left it at home. So you guys will see it next week. So I'll talk about more about it then, because then it'll be in my hands and I can actually show it off. So it seems kind of ridiculous to talk about it now and to show you everything next week. I'll just show you and talk about everything next week. Otherwise, I've got 2 works on the go.
So do I.
Well, it's because we're traveling. And I mean, we may have brought the bigger suitcase, but we're traveling.
Yeah.
Yep. So, shall I go first?
Go for it.
We'll start with some socks.
Okay.
In my Erin Lane bag.
It's not going to be the Dreaming of Spring socks. It's going to be different socks.
I finished my Dreaming of Spring socks. Now we're puttering through the Cup of Joe socks. Not unsurprising. She's got such good names. Not unsurprisingly, they are done by Allie from Dye For You. It's a local indie diary to us. In this case, 2 at a time, toe up. I know, we're all shocked at this point in the year that that's what I prefer to do for socks. Still doing them inside out. Still not sure why, but that's fine. The Cup of Joe rotates through a cup of coffee with...
You should hold that up a little bit higher.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out the colors and then I'll hold it out for a second.
Okay.
We goes everything from a coffee with, I'd say, with like 3 creamers down to a coffee with no creamers. That's my guess on that one.
Can I zoom on here? Can I do that?
I don't know.
can't. I can't do that. It's a manual zoom.
Oh, well. Camera's a
Fancy
little
camera, manual zoom.
Can that be your title? Fancy camera, manual zoom.
I mean, you could get up and go around the table and like manual zoom it that way.
No, we can just show it off. I mean, people are going to see this, and they've already seen this caked up. So, like, I do mine, I just cake up the whole ball, and then I pull 2 strands from it to do my 2 at a time. But you guys, if you watched last week's, you would have seen it up close, and if you watch next week's, you'll see it up close and personal. So, I'm not super worried about it.
Yeah.
And just as a descriptor, but since I have purchased things, hopefully maybe you're not seeing the same socks for 2 months.
Yeah, well, the Dreaming of Spring socks were your, what, July socks? June socks?
June socks.
June socks.
Technically I'm on month 6 now.
That's alright.
Yep.
You know what?
Are those your Julys too?
June.
Oh jeez, I'm ahead of you. Woohoo!
And I only have one of the 2 for May.
Oh no.
And they were April, May too.
Oh jeez.
Oh, wait, no,
I might win this yet, guys.
Yeah, I think it's never mind 12 pairs of socks. It's just who's got more socks, who's got more completed pairs of socks.
I'm game with that.
Okay, I got my hair in there. That's what the I got a knot. I'll deal with that later.
Okay.
So this is the second of a pair of June socks. The pattern I'm sort of using is Les Chaussettes de la Schtroumpfette. It is a free pattern. It is written in French. Try at your own risk. But it's basically a vanilla sock with a cute little cable right up the back of the leg, but the foot is just a plain vanilla sock. I did it toe up with a fish lips kiss heel that I just finished this morning in the lobby.
It's true.
Yep. And I'm doing this out of a sock set from MidnightCravings. The speckle, which is white with navy, teal, and mustard yellow speckles, is called Cinema, and the teal is called Curtain Call. And I'm really excited and motivated to finish this now because I may have bought another sock set from MidnightCravings yesterday.
We're highly educated women.
Botten.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and that of course is in my dragon fiber bags. Bag. Oh
Bag.
wow.
In the curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Because Firefly.
Oh, it's a little bit damp from being in the rain.
Yeah, my other one's still damp, so I'm going to pull everything out so it's got a chance to dry properly. In my fancy new Halloween themed bag.
Which I super like.
Yeah. This is the same people that you bought your Comfort Fade cardi from.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they were right beside the Enchanted Grove.
Grove alpacas, they were so a little time, so...
Guys, we're running on fumes, and I'm not
gosh.
allowed caffeine today. We will link it properly in the show notes for everybody
Yeah.
because they are an amazing pair of girls and they do some wonderful things. It's got a
So
snap
into
top.
knitting.
So into knitting.
SEW, so
Yeah,
into knitting.
So it is a beautiful. I showed it off last week when I was putting in my skeins because I was going to start working on my Goldfish Memories by Casa de Pinca. I have finally started working on my Goldfish Memories on Casa de Pinca. It is a 3-color shawl. We're just working in the first 2 colors. I chose my color 1 to be my Knitted Wolf Luxury Yarns in a variegated red through light pink color range. And I chose my color 2 as my white with my flecks of red and pinks in it. Are you guessing the color theme for the shawl, you guys? It's a 3-color shawl. The white is dye for you, as is the pink, which is my 3rd color. I never remember what the white one is called. I've lost the ball band for Knitted Wolf Luxury Yarns. And hey, I found business cards.
Ooh.
That's not what I'm looking for.
No, that's
There's
okay.
tagging her. Guys, there's a lip gloss in here. Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you.
The white one, I assume, is in light and shadow.
Oh yeah, that'd be the white one.
Because the pink one is definitely Don't Make Me Blush.
Yes. That one we recall very clearly, so. I have a couple of rows done. I half cast it on Friday morning, waiting for my ride because I was packed and ready to go. it's a morning person thing. So that's done, and I'm working in the first 2 colors only right now, but there is no break, so I'm carrying up the yarn up the side, so I have strings coming out of everywhere.
Oof, strings out everywhere.
Yeah, which is great. It's wonderful because it's on the bias wrap, so I only will ever have this many stitches. And I will not have any more stitches because it's a
bias
wrap.
was diagonal.
In this case, it slants.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at a picture of that.
Yeah. So, don't ask me why, but that's what they called it, and I went, it's a nice rectangular wrap. I like it. I'm happy. So I'm doing that, and I mentioned the diary for that one. So I don't have a lot of progress. I was hoping for more, but we have a lot of airplane time and airport time tomorrow. So I'm thinking I'll be making some more progress on that.
Oh yeah, so much.
I can't take it. I don't want to knit in socks in the round right now. I need to work on something bigger. I did socks in the round for almost a whole solid 3 hours when we flew out here.
You should point out the clippy bag thing.
Oh yeah, this bag's got a little, instead of zippers, which I'm not a massive fan of zippers on my project bags. This one's got, it snaps together.
It's like the snappy bracelets from the 90s, but it's as the mouth of the bag. It's really fun to play with. Also extremely alarming when I was rooting around through her bag earlier and it went snap. And it was perfectly fine, but I thought I'd broken something and I felt awful for about 3 seconds.
Diana. Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, I need a shot of adrenaline, right?
And
that sinking dread of you've just broken something valuable. That you don't even own. You've broken somebody else's something valuable.
You broke Jocelyn's Halloween bag. That's it.
But no, it was fine. It's supposed to make that sound.
It is in fact supposed to make that sound. Oh, that was hilarious. Hey, I showed great restraint today. I did not buy the Luke's Diner themed project bag that I saw. And I am a huge Gilmore Girls fan.
Ooh.
I know. All right. What's your last project you're working on?
So you know how that cowl was supposed to be finished by Knit City?
Yeah.
Yeah?
How's that going for you?
The exploration station? It's, well, I mean, it's going pretty well. It's not going to be done. It's not done.
No.
Knit City is over. It's not done.
Nope.
I finished my brioche and I got into my sassy slipped stitches.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all like wedges. But my sassy slipped stitches, which are looking absolutely fantastic in the green and gold like I hoped they would.
Oh yeah, no, they look freaking amazing.
And let's see, I will talk about all of the various yarn that goes in here. Accidentally, all from Prairie Dyers. So the separate color, the white, that actually has a purple speckle in it, which is not very apparent right now, which is fine, is Weekend Thoughts from Cog Yarns in Saskatchewan. My color B is this gray color, greenish gray color. It is naturally dyed with copper from Tog and Bell. My color C is the dark green. That's Unseelie from Cloud9 Fiberworks, which is local to Winnipeg. The gold is naturally dyed with Marigold from Tog and Bell again.
Yeah.
And that is my color D.
They look really good together.
They do. I'm so happy with how that looks.
No, it looks really, I was watching it while you were working on it on the airplane on the way out, and I was just like, that
so
just
good.
looks so good.
So good.
So good.
So good. And I'll talk about that just a little bit more in Fiber Flubs. Yeah.
Shall we discuss some fiber flubs? Fiber flubs.
Fiber Flubs. You first?
Well, I know I'm designing patterns now, but I really should read instructions and not knit after a first full day at Knit City 4 hours of sleep, after 4 hours of sleep the night before, because I don't read instructions worth a darn. So I did the first repeat on my casted on Goldfish swimmers correctly. I did the second repeat entirely wrong, and I've done the third repeat correctly. Am I taking back? No.
It's a design feature.
No, it's mostly because I like the way it looks. Like, it doesn't bother me that I did it wrong. It just looks a little different. And given that there's like 50 billion sections to the shawl, because the idea is every 12 seconds a goldfish's memory lapses. So you're working on something else at that point. There's going to be enough changes going on in the shawl in the 3 colors. This little added Jocelyn specific features. Not
Sorry, what was that about Goldfish memories?
The running.
No, so I'm trying to make a joke like I'm a goldfish.
I'm too tired. I'm too tired for that. Oh man, no, I'm too tired for that today, dude. Catch me tomorrow. I was gonna answer. Whoa, I went way over my head. Okay, I'm gonna put my bag down now, and I'm gonna sit here while Diana talks about her problem because that was sad. Oh boy.
All right.
Oh.
My problem is that I was knitting on the plane, which was fine. I was doing essentially 1x1 rib on the plane. That was okay. I was watching The Incredibles 2 on the plane, which I got about halfway through, and I'm really, really enjoying it.
Yes.
At some point, I swapped my knits and pearls, so that when I got to the end of the row, I knew it wasn't lining up, and I was very upset. I was going to be really upset if it happened at the beginning of the row.
Yes.
But it was it was less than 100 stitches back. This is got to be close to 200, 300 stitches, 200 and something. I don't know. It's 200 and something stitches.
5?
So I think it was. No. I only had to think back about that much.
You should be over 300 now.
Yeah. It was probably only like somewhere between 30 and 60 stitches, so it was only like that.
Yeah.
So I take back and I fixed it yesterday, but I was just unimpressed with myself. I got too into an action scene in The Incredibles 2.
You seen her on the airplane when she realized it. She was like, ah! No matter what.
And then we were on our descent too, and that's when I realized it. And like, oh, I gotta put it away now. But Incredibles 2, I'm so looking forward to watching that on the plane tomorrow. I've got the big brass section in my head. I forgot how much I love the soundtrack for that movie. Da 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 da. And then like the spy music from like the 60s. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I'm finishing The Good Neighbor tomorrow, I suspect. The volume of traveling we've got. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy about that.
I've
been learning about so many things about the invention of color television and TV marketing in the 1950s. It's frighteningly interesting.
Okay, the exciting part that everybody's here for?
Well, most people will be here for. Some people are like, oh, here we go.
If you like to vicariously shop through other people,
oh, I do.
Then get another cup of tea. We're about to do that. If you hate that, then
skip ahead to events,
or just stop here.
We love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Okay, vicarious shopping.
For Yarn on the Go this week, we were at Knit City in Vancouver. Started for us with the marketplace opening Saturday morning. We flew in on Friday, and we did the marketplace again today. I'm talking a little bit less because Diana can confirm I talked a whole heck of a lot the last 2 days.
Yeah, she did.
I have been just going. So I am
holding on for dear life.
Yes, you have, and that's kind of
charging off to the great blue on yonder. Like, wait, because the sea will just part for her and her cane, and I'm just like, wait.
Yep. Yeah, it's usually me in front, and whoever's following behind me following her behind. It's kind of
pretty
funny.
Much, yeah.
Yeah. It's the easiest way to get me through the crowd is just let me go. So we obviously did some shopping. We obviously met some people. Tried not to fangirl too hard at the Grocer Girls when we got to meet them. Got to meet the Cozy Up with the Stitchin' Sisters.
Yeah.
We got mugs, you guys. I was all over that. I'm like, we need to get the mugs.
I got the pink inside mug.
I got the white inside mug for obvious reasons. I won't show mine because mine's got liquid in it and I'm trying to drink it. So the front of the Cozy Up Sisters has got the Cozy Up Knits, which is their new name, not the Stitchin' Sisters. But because I've been watching them for so long, it's going to take me forever to adjust. And it's got a little stick figure of all the sisters. And on the back it says Knit City 2018. So here is our Knit City promo stuff.
It's exciting.
That's right, I got 2 tea beverages going on. I'm not going to take any grief about it. Not anymore. So we did that. We got to hang out with them. And we got some photos, and that was a delight to get to meet them in person finally. So, and yes, I know, come to Grand Prairie and visit. I got it.
So I have this great art piece in my head because it turns out that all the 4 sisters are basically 4 more Jocelyns.
We all talk really, really fast, And I don't know if it's because when I'm talking with you and we're on the podcast, like I start to slow myself down, so I don't speak quite as quickly. But yeah, when you put me around my own kind, it just gets faster.
So I've got this art in my head. It's kind of like roughly chibi style. So it's the four sisters and Jocelyn, and they're like stampeding off, and there's like clouds of dust around their feet, and they're all talking. There's speech bubbles everywhere, and like hand gestures and everything, and knitting, of course. And then hanging off the back, Jocelyn would have her Northern Knits bag, and I'd just be like hanging onto a strap for dear life, just looking like, just hanging on for dear life as this crowd just stampedes forth, and I just...
Probably.
Hanging on for dear life, can't follow a conversation. Like, I gave up all hope of following the conversation. I was just trying to keep up with them walking around.
It was hard to do because they kept splitting off into groups of 2.
Really hurting kittens.
Except I pointed out that when there is 5, you cannot successfully herd all 5 kittens.
No.
You can at max herd 3 kittens.
Yeah.
Because then you're out of hand space and the other 2 kittens are left loose.
Yes. Loved meeting all of you. It was fantastic. I just like, wow.
I'm excited. I'm going to Grand Prairie to visit because it's going to be so much fun.
I don't think I've got the energy for that.
Oh, we'll keep you in Red Bull. It'll be fun. It was good. It was good.
It was good. It was fantastic.
We also got to meet a whole bunch of indie dyers, of which some we were able to buy stuff from, some we couldn't. It's a space thing. So I know for me, for a lot of the larger projects, things that I want to do in the worsted weights and sweaters and stuff, I'm just going to be ordering them later. Because my suitcase is only so large, and I gotta get it home. So I made that decision. So I brought patterns with me to write down the colors I wanted and what booth I wanted them from so that I could place the orders later. So I'm going to talk about what I purchased. Do you want to talk about what you purchased as well?
Yeah.
Alright, I bought more, didn't I? Are we pretty much on par?
Yeah, we're pretty close. I think I bought more non-yarny things.
That's fair. I only really bought one non-yarny thing that isn't for me. I bought it from Ginger Snap.
Well, let's start with Ginger Snap then, because I bought stuff there too.
I bought a puff thing.
A puff thing?
I bought a puff thing.
It's a fantastic puff thing.
Ooh, it's one of those topper dudes pom-poms for toques. I don't wear toques.
Looks so good.
And I definitely don't wear pom-poms when I do wear hats or toques, but my niece does. And I finished my Rivers wrap, and I decided it would be perfect for her. And this will go great with a matching hat I'm going to knit her for Christmas. So I had to pick that up. It had to happen. Diana found it. It was a brilliant find. And I had to get stitch markers for sure.
Oh, yes.
So that had to happen. No, my stitch markers crooked. So obviously, am I facing forward or backwards? I don't know.
Forward. Yeah, close enough.
The winter obsessed one of the two of us, that's me, got a progress creeper in the shape of a snowflake.
Snowflake.
I'm so excited to put this on my flat white Christmas sweater.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Trust me.
Ooh.
I've been thinking about it all day, and that yarn's sitting at home. I'm going to wind it tomorrow night when I get home because I'm not buying groceries when I land. I'm ordering in Monday night, and I'll go buy groceries Tuesday. I also picked up one of the Sailor Scouts. I got Sailor Jupiter, who, when I was growing up, was my favorite Sailor Scout because she was tall like I was. It's all about the little things. And loved food and cooking, which I also enjoy.
Ah. So I got a Argyle Shawn the Sheep? I don't know. I'm told this is a Shawn the Sheep, or it looks like one. I just thought it was a cute Argyle sheep. Progress keeper, stitch marker, whatever you want to call it. And I also got, and I'm so delighted,
oh yes,
a llama corn. It's a fluffy llama with wings and a unicorn horn. It's a llama corn. It's so exciting.
So
I love it.
cute.
I'm probably
So
gonna put
cute.
it on my exploration station right now. Well, when we're done.
Oh hey.
And then I did get a couple of presents, but they're gonna be gifted before this episode goes up, so I can show them off.
True, they will be.
So for one friend who really likes pandas, I got this cute little panda eating bamboo.
Oopsies. I know how to sort out my skeins if you're on by ball band. It's fine.
Sure you do. I know you do. And then for another friend, let's get it dangling properly, who is really into camping. This is the closest I could get to a canoe. It is a fishing boat with a little dangly fish on the bottom. So hopefully they will like they're presents. Okay.
Are you ready? I bought
Yeah.
a sock set, you guys. I bought the Knock Your Witchy Socks Off because Halloween.
Halloween.
Now, the little mini skein is definitely Halloween orange. I have no other way to describe that. It's not pumpkin.
Nope, that is Halloween
It's
orange.
it's almost like the safety orange that you have to wear on things. I came with the mini skein, the main skein, and a little stitch marker that says Happy Halloween. I have no idea how am I going to even do this. Okay, so the main skein is variegated, and we have like obviously there's some black that's going to drive me nuts. We've got some purples, probably to represent the purple people eater. He was a one-eyed one. Yeah, everybody knows where I'm going with that one.
Yeah, yeah.
We got some green in here. I'm thinking for Dr. Frankenstein, because that's necessary. And we got some oranges for the pumpkins or candy corn, not sure which. But
And some ghosty white.
ghosty whites, yeah. But it looks really good.
I'm so excited.
It's
to
very
see the
Halloween.
socks. Those are going to be your October socks, right?
I'm trying to power through my June because then I'm going to make these so I can wear them at Halloween.
Nice.
And I've never done a contrast toe cuff and heel, so it'll be my first time doing that. So still sticking with the learn stuff this year for the Year of the Sock stuff. So super pumped about that. And now I'm going to put it on the floor because I have way too much other going on. Just in case you thought we were conservative with our spending habits. Oh no. Diana, would you like to talk about where you spent money next?
Well, the next closest thing to me is MidnightCravings.
Well, we have to talk about MidnightCravings.
Okay. Well, I
Because
will
I
start with
love
this.
them. They are amazing.
I had mentioned that I bought a sock set from them.
It's true.
I have admired Dingledop on Instagram since it came out.
Uh-huh.
And there was a sock set that has this electric purple color that I love. But the electric purple color is called Raisin the Bar, as in a shriveled grape raisin.
They've got really good names.
Raisin the Bar. That was a very evil laugh.
No, I was like, and I'm sleeping next to you tonight. I'm seriously starting to get worried.
Anyway, I'm really excited to finish my current Midnight Craving socks so I can start new Midnight Craving socks. Squeak.
Totally worth meeting the girls.
Yeah,
They're
and they were lovely.
So sweet.
Yes.
So sweet.
Oh, and there was...
I want to get a sweater from them, but again,
Okay.
sweater quantities are hard at shows, so I'm just going to order later.
That's an order.
Yeah, that's an order.
I have more stuff from them, which
Yeah,
is
do it up.
they had also at their booth was Not So Cute.
Yes.
Not as in tie a knot, sew as in sewing. Not
Yeah,
so cute.
Yeah. The wordplay, you guys. Over the last 2 days, the wordplay has been extensive.
So good. So good.
They're
so
crochet
she,
patterns.
Yeah, she designs, or her mom designs. Her mom designs crochet shawls and stuff that are really gorgeous. Like, I have nothing against crochet shawls in general, but these are like exceptionally gorgeous.
They're so pretty.
So I bought a pattern book with 3 of the gorgeous designs.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see if I can show off the picture without... Yes, I can if I fold this background this way, which I don't normally like to do, but it's just paper, so I'm less concerned.
That's fair.
I'm going to do their lighthouse out of this set that I got from Midnight Cravings, which contains Sangria, which is the deep burgundy wine red,
Yep.
Canasta, which is the speckle,
Yep.
which is a white base that has the red and some teal and some navy blue and maybe a little bit of purple. The primary speckle is the red and the teal, and then it also has gray, which is smoke and mirrors. There was a 5-skein set that also contained the teal and the gold color that's in the speckle. I just could not justify that, but I can justify 3 for this gorgeous crocheted shawl.
I know I'm already ordering a sweater from them, so I'm just going to order the shawl I want at the same time.
So excited. So excited to make this shawl. So excited.
I'm excited to see it. It's a freaking gorgeous shawl.
We're gonna make a crochet pattern. It's gonna be great.
Oh, am I technically the expert of the 2 of us in this field?
Maybe. I think you've done more than I have. I know how. It's not like I don't know how. I just don't do it as much.
I might have more
prefer
practice with
knitting.
more complicated crochet stitches.
Possibly.
Yeah. Weird.
I'm gonna read charts.
Weird.
Well, not for the lighthouse. The lighthouse doesn't have charts. But there's a lace one in there that has this gorgeous leafy lace edging.
Oh, yeah.
That one's charted.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to learn how to read charts.
Whatever, totally worth it. It's
Crochet charts are scarier than knitting charts, in my opinion.
All charts, before you start and know how to read them, are scary looking. All of them.
No, because knitting charts are in a nice grid, and that is soothing to me because it's like, it's algorithmic, it's programmatic, it's like code. But crochet is very freeform, and so it's just symbols going every which way and rotated in directions, and I just can't, it doesn't look like it means things right off the bat to me, where like a knitting chart, this obviously means something, and I can tell that it's like orderly and it means something.
I think all charts are scary. Because
anyway.
they're all little symbols and dashes, and I'm afraid I won't see part of it. And then, holy Hannah, do we got a problem.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes, Batman. I bought lace weight yarn.
Yes.
There was a lot of debate. I want to do The Winter on My Mind by Melanie Berg. So, don't ask me why the light just did that.
Okay, I don't know what the light's doing.
I don't know what the light's doing either.
The light is strobing slightly. I'm gonna unplug that sucker.
Yeah. That's okay, we're through a good chunk of it, so.
You know what? We're just gonna... Sorry about that. You're just gonna have to deal with the ambient hotel light. We're gonna be slightly more yellow than we were.
That's fine. We'll live. Alright, so, because I wanted to do that shawl, it's technically in a lace weight, and I did the math to do it out for fingering, but I couldn't find anything that just like screamed that needed to be done in. And then we were walking past the Isis booth, we got sucked into the fingering weight, and then Diana found the lace weight section. From there, we had a serious debate because there were many options that we were like, no, that would make a great winter on my mind shawl.
I had so much fun just walking into booths and going, oh, this looks good with this and this and this and this. I don't know what I'd make with this, and I'm not going to buy any of it, but isn't this gorgeous?
And Jocelyn going, yeah, it is.
Love doing that.
So I ended up going with a wonderful plain white neutral. Do they have names? I don't remember.
Naked. Yes, it's got a lovely, nice faded gray font on a white tag.
It looks great. Can't read squat. So I got it. It's not a it's a winter white.
Yep.
Is what it is. It's like a cream antique white. So yeah, that creamy antique winter white. Yeah, they're all roughly the same shade in my eyes.
It's sheep white.
Yeah. And then I also picked up a variegated skein to do the other half of it. I'm going to pass it to Diana to read the name.
Lavender.
Which
I wasn't super sure about this one until she showed the sample of the there was a shawl in a heavier weight.
I don't remember the name of the...
No. It
what
was
I
a
like
shawl
about
in a
this
heavier
one
weight. So
is
gorgeous.
Because it goes through that rotation of, what, gray, purplies?
Yeah.
It's a very muted color palette. It is definitely purple, but you've got a lot of gray going in there.
It's really pretty.
Yeah, so we go from a nice dark muted purple into a really light muted purple. But when you hold it up next to the winter white, all of a sudden you have stormy overcast winter skies.
Yes.
With snowflakes. And I'm like, hello. This is exactly what I've been looking for.
Ooh.
So I was super happy that it had it and it was there. And I suspect I will probably do this before I do the Evening Star because, I don't know, man. Between coffee pots, cameras, we're just not having a good hardware weekend.
I don't do hardware, I do software.
Yep, I know.
I don't know what. I don't know what. There was a battery thing, there's a memory thing, I just didn't want to turn on. I don't know.
We don't know.
Hardware issues. I don't do hardware. I may have broken the on-off button on the coffee pot yesterday. I really don't do hardware.
You really don't.
That's okay. The mechanical engineer fixed it by popping the rest of the button out so that the circuit was complete just by plugging it in or out.
Yep.
We just removed the on-off button.
Well,
We removed the hardware problem.
Yep, you did. Yeah, the humanities student sat in bad way. You know, I made a pot of water like 4 hours ago just fine, guys. It's been one of those weekends. Totally worth it. It'll be a joke that goes down for a good long while. Do you want to show everybody else what you got next?
Yeah. Where are we at?
That's
my book
Yarny goodness.
My book needs to move.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How about some
We have options.
excellent punny names?
Oh, yeah, I think it's time.
So I went to Indigo Dragonfly, and first I found this lovely purple and green skein that I was going to resist right up until it was called Triceratop of the Morning to Ya.
It's both delightful and painful at the same time for my brain.
So this is the Caribou Baa base. It is 100% superwash merino 4-ply. It's a fingering weight. Yeah, it's deep foresty green into a sort of a blue spruce green, and then it goes into a purple.
It looks really good.
And then, was it you that held up this one?
Yeah.
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 This matching purple one, that's just a slightly tonal purple. I was going to resist both of these, right up until the purple was called the Tragically House Hippo.
Mm-hmm.
I need to link house hippos again.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys haven't ever seen the commercial about house hippos, there's a link in the show notes. Follow the link, then you'll understand why that happened. It had
This
to
is
happen.
so Canadian, it hurts,
Oh,
and I
God.
love it.
It's so good. Okay.
And I had my dinosaur earrings on yesterday, so I had to have Triceratop of the Morning to Ya and the Tragically House Hippo.
Yeah. They look really good together.
They do. I don't know what I'm going to make with them.
No idea.
Don't care. It's probably going to be something that has garter stitch for the variegated stripy one and some lace for the solid purple.
Oh, that would make the most sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Puns. I had so much fun in the Indigo Dragonfly booth reading all of the puns. Just
so well named.
go on their online web store and just read the names. So much
beautiful.
pun.
So much fun. Alright. We stopped in at Valley Yarns because I wanted to take a look at some of the small local yarn stores. Well, BC anyway. Some of them are from a bit further away from Vancouver than Vancouver.
And it's nice to settled in it. Ooh, that's thick. Oh, they warned me to stir this when you got halfway through, and I'm halfway through, and yeah, it's thick at the bottom. Ooh.
Yeah. Valley Yarns had some Mad Tosh, and I've been looking at Mad Tosh for a while that I wanted to get. So I first found the liquid gold, which is exactly what it sounds like, a very wonderful sort of. It's not a shiny gold. It's more like a brass kind of gold.
Okay.
Without the coppery highlights to it, but you could definitely see where it calls. It's almost like when they say a girl has gold colored hair in cartoons.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's definitely not a shiny gold. It's definitely a more muted gold. I didn't know what I wanted to pair it with. I wanted to pair it with something. It was in the Mad Tosh and the fingering. And then we found, what was this one called again?
Wino Forever.
Wino Forever.
This electric, it's not even electric purple, it's a deep purple, but it glows.
It's the base, it's a MCN base? Or sock base, I can't remember.
This was the, I don't remember. This was the...
We literally bought it like 3 hours ago.
It's just, you know what, we touched a lot of yarn, okay?
So much yarn!
It's merino, it's 100% merino.
So I don't know what I'm going to do together with this nice kind of deep, I want to say, Merlot red. It's almost deeper than a Merlot.
That's true.
And wonderful, rich harvest gold color. But it will become something because very, very pretty.
Something with lots of stripes.
Oh yeah, something fun.
Something stripy.
Something fun will have to happen with this. And the lady who was helping us was delightful.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very good. I'm going to add to my pile on the floor and go, next. You're up.
How about some Black Cat yarns?
Oh yeah, we can talk about Black Cat yarns. Okay, these guys were freaking amazing. We spent so much time.
Probably the most time at a single booth was at Black Cat.
We were busy chatting and talking, and like everybody who was there were just buckets of yes. They were our people.
Oh yes,
it was so much fun.
Very much our people.
So much fun and such a delight. It was so good to meet everybody and then go back the next day and be remembered, and not necessarily just because I had a cane. Though it helps that I have a cane. It does make us a little more memorable from time to time. We got stitch markers.
Yes.
My box is not open because me
My
and
box is
Diana
open.
got the same stitch markers.
The label on the box, it says, "This is how I roll."
Yeah.
It's from Sleepy Sheep Workshop.
Mm-hmm.
They're laser cut polyhedral dice stitch markers for the D&D nerds out there.
Yeah, if you weren't aware that we were D&D fans, you are now.
Oh, that was squeaky.
That was really squeaky.
This is squeaky.
My voice can't do squeaky anymore, but I was so happy that we saw those because those are just beautiful.
Fantastic.
So
Love
good.
it. Love it.
That's another one where I think I'm gonna have to do, and I might have to find a couple of patterns for heavily variegated yarns, because she has all of the Sailor Scouts in her variegateds.
Yeah.
And I think I need to own them all, so I need to figure out how to get those into something or several things.
Sorry, I'm just staring at a majestic mountain. I'm continually.
When Diana's tired, the words get even better. It's a lot of fun for me.
We were
probably not for
yesterday.
her because my brain
coming
goes,
down
what?
yesterday. I'm looking out the window, and when you're still way up in the air, the mountain's all covered in the green trees that still have all their leaves. Apparently, this is the hand symbol for leaves.
Okay.
From way up there, it looked fuzzy, and I wanted to pet the fuzzy mountain.
Okay.
But then this mountain out the window here, yesterday it was like the last 2 days, it's been bright and sunny, but I would look out the window straight out and expect to see sky because prairies. But I see this dark, foreboding thing and just at a glance go, oh, it wasn't supposed to rain today, but that looks like some really dark, nasty weather moving in. Oh, no, that's just the mountain. There's just some ground in the sky. The sky is still blue and sunny.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all fine.
We got it all worked out. That's all that matters. Would you like to talk about the color? Did you buy any yarn or just me?
No, I bought yarn.
Guys!
You first. Yours is fun yarn.
Guys! Okay, first we need to describe this colorway, which is like
orange,
coral, yeah. When
pink.
I say heavily variegated, I mean it's heavily variegated, you guys. What I'm gonna do is we'll do an Instagram shot of the pile of all the yarn we've bought, and you'll know which ones are Diana's and which ones are mine pretty quickly. But I loved it because the darkest it gets is like what, a purple?
Yeah, like a royal purple.
Yeah, and yeah, it goes all the way up to
yellow.
To yellow, yeah. So like this is one heck of a colorway, and it's called the Mayor of Titty City. I had to buy it. I don't know, but you guys, it's so cute.
You know what?
It's
even if
so
it just
me.
sits on a shelf.
Like even
it's
if
worth it to be a decoration.
It can be a curls.
Oh, it could be
Easily.
Curls by Hunter Hammerson. Curls or Curls too.
Yeah, because there's so many good patterns that aren't heavily laced that I could do in a variegated yarn. It would look really good at.
I write down stuff that I need to remember to link.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It just occurred to me now. Otherwise, I would have mentioned it beforehand. But I wasn't the only one who bought yarn, so I thoroughly enjoyed my Mayor of Titty City. But yeah, no, she's got the Sailor. She likes Sailor Neptune, Sailor Mars, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Jupiter, Sailor Moon, Sailor Venus, and she had a couple of other colorway names. And I was just like, this is just amazing, and I'm going to own these. What did you buy?
Okay, so at Black Cat, I found this lovely coppery color. First off, their base names are fantastic. This is a worsted weight. Their base name is Let's Get Worsted. I really wanted to buy some of their lace because the lace base name, all your lace are belong to us.
All your lace are belong to us. So
Gamer
cute.
Nerd reference.
So much so. I'm gonna leave that a frame because I forget what the fingering base is called.
This is Everyday Sock.
Everyday Sock.
That one was less exciting.
That's fine.
Yes, Let's Get Worsted.
Let's Get Worsted.
But this beautiful coppery brown color is called Steam Powered Giraffe, which is a steampunk band, I guess. I'm not even going to try to define what genre of music it is. It's different for every album. They have
they're
5
their
albums.
Their own unique bunny.
Anyway, there's 3 of them, and they dress up as robots to do their performances. Their whole shtick is they're robots, and the band is called Steam Powered Giraffe.
It's a really pretty color, and it's a very cool reference. I was very excited when you found that.
So then, to go with it, there's this lovely bronzy color called Clockwork. And then this gorgeous color that I kept picking up on all the bases going, ooh, what's this? Foundry, which is dark gray and dark brown variegated, I guess?
Yeah, yeah.
So
it's very steampunk
kind of
oriented color rotation.
rusty metal, but like very dark rusty metal.
It's definitely a steampunk kind of color set. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I totally agree.
So this is going to be a 3-color worsted weight shawl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very happy. Steam powered giraffe, the colorway.
It's wonderful.
I'm going to link specific videos that are good.
Oh yeah, do it up. Ooh, are you done?
That is all that I got.
Ooh, hey,
that is all that I got.
There's 2 more stores. 2 more stores.
Oh.
I got the opportunity, the chance to stop by Sea Turtle Fiber Arts, and I have been wanting to get my hands on one of their self-striping socked colorways for a while, and of course I picked up the Halloween colorway called Blue. It is exactly what you think it is. It's Halloween colors, striped, black, orange, white.
Mm-hmm.
I might be missing more.
They had a little sample of it knit in a tube, put around the like the front skein and the line,
which was a really smart way of doing it.
Yeah. So you can see how it's gonna look as a sock.
Oh, looks so good.
It's got like the ghosty section and the pumpkin-y colored section and the witchy colored section.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna
I'm so happy.
They're gonna be amazing socks.
Mind you, I still have to do 6 more pairs of socks, and I have 3 months.
Well, you've got 2 to do next month because they're Halloween colors.
Oh, that's a start. See if I can somehow magically... I have to finish a pair of socks. I might be knitting socks tomorrow. That's a depressing thought. I want to work on my shawl.
Then work on your shawl. You're on vacation.
I am till we land. Then I am no longer on vacation.
Yeah, but that's like all day tomorrow.
That's true. It is all day tomorrow.
Tomorrow is a whole bunch of waiting, and that means knitting time.
In my mind, yes.
Yeah, we get to knit on the train all the way to the airport, and then we get to knit at the airport, and then we get to knit on the airplane, and then at another airport, and then on another airplane.
So much waiting time.
Yeah.
Okay, the last place we went, I was just going to look. So was Diana. Diana twisted my rubber arm with great efficiency. And I was at the Twisted Fae
Fiberworks.
I'm a sucker for things in glitter, you guys. They're
jewel tone sparkly colors.
Beautiful jewel tone sparklies. I'm gonna hold them up for the camera. I know it doesn't do great justice, so I'll get photos and artsy shots for everybody later. But I saw. Do they have names? I never thought to ask.
This tonal green with a silver sparkle.
Yeah.
It does not have a name. They do not have names.
Okay, well, it's a tonal green with a silver sparkle, so it tells everybody what it is. They're going to become a shawl together, so I'm going to have a sparkly shawl. It'll be great. And it paired up well with, oh heavens.
Pinks and purples?
Yeah.
Reds?
Reds.
Wine colors.
Yeah, they're wine colors.
Sparkly wine colors.
Sparkly wine colors with a blue teal that I'm not sure what, but it works really well
green,
together.
Yeah.
They look great. What they are, it's a muted Christmas colorway.
Oh, it totally is.
Jeez, there we go.
There you go, there's your Christmas knitting.
There's some Christmas knitting for Jocelyn. Okay, so that'll go figured out. That's wonderful. But that was the last of my shopping. That's the last of the stuff that I bought.
Oh, our unpaid intern gave us presents.
She did. Our unpaid intern was amazing. Thank you.
These are not from Knit City.
I'm so excited for all those photos I have to go through and sort. Yeah, it's going to be great.
I think we have something like 500 photos.
Oh my god. I'm going to be at it for weeks.
I just had to scroll backwards through them to delete some videos so that we had space on the card.
Oh, jeebers.
At the fastest pace that it could go, which is like I was watching our 2 days backwards as a video, basically.
Oh, jeez.
And it still took me several minutes to get
a mini nap.
all the way back.
I took a mini nap, I'm not gonna lie.
We have so many photos, thank you.
She had found us some stitch markers. She didn't tell us what it is that she had picked up until we saw her. And she found us some rainy day stitch markers.
Yes, rainy day from Soft Sweater Knits.
Yeah. Now, mine are high contrast shinies.
You're so shiny, and they're teardrop shapes?
Yeah, mine are teardrop shaped.
Teardrop shapes.
Yeah. And that is perfect for me and my vision, so I am super happy. I was not expecting a present. It was super greatly appreciated.
Mine are brassy colored and circles. So I think whatever shawl
Your steampunk shawl.
These are they're gonna go together with my steampunky colored shawl. So I'm gonna have a steampunky shawl.
So much steampunk theme.
So excited.
That's amazing.
So excited. I also discovered, searching on Ravelry through my library, I don't have a lot of worsted weight patterns.
Nope.
Everything's like fingering weight.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm not allowed caffeine the day before I fly or the day I fly, so it's been a hard day.
It's been a long day.
There were more booths we could have bought stuff from. We literally had a suitcase space problem. So we spent where we could, we wrote down where we couldn't, and we visited with a lot of people, and it was an epic year on the go, and it was so much fun.
And you know what?
So much fun.
Just before we started, I got an email that my sweater quantity from the Fiber Festival 2 weeks ago is done and drying right now. I could pick it up as early as tomorrow. That's not happening, but probably sometime this week I will have a sweater's quantity of pumpkin spice yarn from Dye For You so I can cake it up and start my flax.
Yay! That's so exciting!
That means I really need to get the exploration station done.
Yes, you do. Though that's a good way to go, hey, in events,
Yeah.
we've got a couple of things that are going on. 2 of which should technically be ended by the time this podcast goes up. The Instagram will have closed. I will probably go through and draw a name well before this podcast goes up, but I'll probably do it once we launch tomorrow evening. But it will say close to the top of it. So, yay, we reached over 500 followers on Instagram, which was amazing. If you don't follow us, jump in, follow us before we have the next draw, because that's the thing that's going to happen.
500 people? No, probably like 400 people and a whole bunch of bots.
Yeah, that's fine. It happens.
A whole bunch of bots like us.
That's fair. It happens with all Instagram accounts, so
Yeah.
it's nothing of the world. So I will go through and I'm going to respond and draw a name. I'm not doing it right now because I'm on vacation, but I will do it when I get home on Monday, so that'll be done. But our Across the Prairies Cal winds up technically today because it's Sunday the 30th.
Something like that. Phone, what day is it? Sunday the 30th.
Oh, I was right. So that's fine. I totally forgot to say it was episode 81. Oh boy, I'm tired. Okay. I usually don't forget those things. Diana is not done hers, so we are going to leave our thread open till either Diana finishes hers or I get frustrated. So November the 1st, the latest.
I'll be done before that.
Yeah. So we're gonna leave it open. So if you're struggling and you gave up and you put it down because you didn't think you were gonna get it done, we're gonna leave ours open for a while because it's a big shawl. It's a big time commitment, and you might need the extra time, and that's totally fine. Yeah. To everybody who finished it on time, me. Bonus points.
Just cover that evidence.
You're too small to cover the size of just Stephen West shawl, but you go ahead and keep trying. You literally would have to pull your legs up here, dear. It's covered. Totally covered. Can't see it. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're gonna do it that way. Just it gives a bit of extra time, and Diana's not big on deadline knitting, so we almost always end up extending our knit alongs anyway. So
Okay.
yeah. However, having said that, if you got it on the other threads, there's no guarantee that the other podcasters who are also running threads are doing the same thing. I just know that we're going to personally do that just to give everybody some extra time. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
Those are my 2 sort of event/admin notes, though we've fully slid into events at this point.
Yeah, we're in advance.
Yeah.
Relating to that, things closing.
I love you so very much. Please don't ever change your wordage. It's just freaking delightful. Oh my god.
I'm trying so hard.
I know you are.
to
You're
see
so tired. The year of the sock still goes on and goes on strong. Everyone's showing us up. Please keep doing the good work. Every month we'll close down the September thread at some point before December, because that's how I roll.
Yep.
And we will open up the October thread probably before the podcast comes up.
I'll put it up along with the show notes.
Okay,
It'll be
that's
up when this is up.
When this is up. Every pair of adult completed socks that you have get entered into the thread. There's a bunch of prizes coming up at the end of the year. Every month get you an entry. I have been spreadsheeting it as we go, so I don't have a massive pile of work waiting for me in December, which, go Jocelyn. Past Jocelyn was very kind to future Jocelyn. Future Jocelyn is going to super appreciate it. We are doing more than one prize. I am not announcing the prizes till we get to December because that's the last month and I want to get everybody excited rather than, oh, here we go again with the prizes as we add on that. Having said that, if you want to donate prizes and you're people who listen, get a hold of me, get a contact email us at the Hang on, not the webpage. I need the email address.
There is a contact form on the webpage, but northernknitspodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we'll get the email and I'll be able to reply to you right away and I can get you a mailing address. That's not a problem. We have some prizes that have come in. Some prizes are coming from me. Some prizes are going to be randomly selected pattern purchases. So
Get your wish list up to date.
get your wish list up to date, guys. Because you'll get an email from me going, all right, here's 48 hours. In 48 hours, I'm shopping your wish list for you. You best be updating that. I will give warnings, because even I'm bad with updating my wish list.
I don't even know what's on my wish list anymore.
The only reason I know is because my grandma's getting ready to buy Christmas presents. And she knows how to find my wish list on Ravelry, because I saved the page for her. So I was like,
That's smart.
uh-oh.
That's smart.
So she can buy the pattern and send me the pattern and send me an email saying be surprised about the pattern, don't buy the yarn. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, there's little things. It makes your life easier and Christmas presents easier and stuff, and I don't like being a difficult shopper or person to shop for, so. Alright, what else we got going? I'm going to cast on my ugly Christmas sweater when I get home, which is going to be my flat white sweater. I've got till the 1st of December to complete that to qualify to put it into the Cozy Up Knits knit along, the ugly Christmas sweater. I have to double check, but I think it's just a merino that I'm using, not a superwash merino. And if I'm right in my yarn content, it would also qualify for the rustic cowl.
Which yarn were you making that out of?
That's from Knit Picks yarn. I think it's the wool of the Andes, which is a full-on wool blend.
That is wool, yeah.
Yeah.
I've used
So
it
I
before.
don't think it's a superwash merino.
I don't believe so, no.
But I have to double check to make sure I've got the right line, because I ordered it a while ago, so I don't quite remember. So I need to double check that, because the rustic cowl is with at the corner of Coffee and Knit.
Okay, I'm adding that to events.
And 2 tips, which are 2 BC local podcasters. Yeah. So it's one of those where I can double dip the sweater. So yeah, why not? Only other big thing we have on the plate, I believe, is me finishing all of the family shawls, which are the Cozy Up Knit sisters. Each one of the sisters has a shawl, so I have to finish the last 2 sisters. I have not done my Chrissy shawl, and I have not done my Sarah shawl, so those are on my plate to finish this year, or start this year. And the Grinchmas.
Grinchmas.
Yeah.
Looking forward to that.
So pumped. That is hosted by the Knit More Girls. They are an audio podcast. It is a mother, daughter, and now granddaughter team, since Jasmine's oldest, Genevieve.
Yep.
I'm really tired. I could have spat that out incorrectly. Mom and grandma, so Jasmine and Gigi, do not knit Christmas presents for this year as of the 1st of December. And they only knit for themselves and for Joy and for other presents as they so see fit from the 1st of December till Christmas. So it is their version of Grinchmas. They do other things that they enjoy and that they love. That's where he's like, do your baking. You know, knit things for yourself.
Wrapping presents. Some people are really into wrapping presents. I don't get it myself, but some people really like wrapping pretty presents.
It's true. Some people are really into that. So
Decorating.
I do the same thing. I've done it for a couple of years now, and I am a hardcore convert. It is, well, you see me as of the 1st of December.
Not doing nothing for nobody.
There's no stress. I'm not pinched. I don't feel tied down. I don't feel committed. I go to all of the Christmas concerts. I go out for dinners when all the people are in town, and I have the time to give to my friends and my family while they're in visiting and doing their holiday stuff. So I'm like, nope, this is a very good season. System's the word I want. And those ladies hit the nail on the head with that contest.
My team disappeared.
Okay.
I'm very easily distracted right now.
I'm noticing.
It's raining and the mountain went away. Where's the fuzzy mountain?
There's so much Twitter content in this podcast. It's not even funny. Okay. So that's it, I think, for us for the year.
Yeah. Oh, there's the hashtag Choose Your Own Adventure Cal also
that's
from
right.
the Knit More Girls.
You're doing that one.
I'm doing the flax.
You are.
The yarn's coming in.
Eee, so exciting.
Yeah.
It'll be your first sweater.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped.
Sweater.
Sweater? Okay, I gotta go feed this one and put her to bed, you guys. So, I will say until next week, I'm Jocelyn.
I might be Diana.
And no matter where your week takes you, don't forget to knit. Okay, no, seriously, we're ordering in the restaurant. At the pub downstairs. I'm not putting on pants.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
go
so
downstairs and
excited
go
to
pick up
wash
the
my
food.
face right now. I want this makeup off.
Totally fine.